Hi, good day guys. We're here today with Caylem Harris, one of our students that recently completed the Java Bootcamp. We're just going to ask him a couple of questions today, just ask him how his journey was. He's just recently started working as a junior software developer and he's very excited to share his journey with us. So Caylem, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us today. And
No problem, no problem. Thanks,
you,
Stefan. Thanks for having me.
okay, you're welcome. And then the first question to start it off is, Uh, what was the biggest challenge that you had doing the bootcamp from starting where you were to doing your first projects? Yeah.
There weren't actually many challenges. The thing is, as I said, the thing is, I started my IT journey a few years ago in programming,
Okay.
and how can I say I have some sort of experience. So it was nice to do the boot camp because I needed sort of a reboot into the new technologies that I
Okay.
got up to. So I was a bit outdated, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. And then for someone that is now in grade 12 and they are a bit unsure, they really want to get involved in IT, they have a passion for technology, computers, they really like problem solving and those type of things. Is this a career field that you would really recommend to them? And if so, why, from your perspective, would you recommend this career path to them?
Okay, well, look, if you see the way the world is going, I mean, look at this pandemic, what the pandemic has brought
Yes,
on. Um, and unfortunately, people are losing their jobs that are
y-
not in the IT industry.
yes,
And everything nowadays is automated. And if you're
automated.
not going that way, you are going to be sort of left behind. I think every job is going to have some form of programming
Okay,
involved in it.
it
Yeah,
makes sense, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, thanks for that. Because sometimes we get students coming to us and they're not sure if this is really going to be for them. Or what
Mm,
I normally tell them is, if you really like working with your mind, you're
yes.
curious of nature. Like I'm sure you would agree, you need to be curious about things in order to become a developer.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely have to be curious. Um, the thing is, there's a lot of research involved. There's a lot of how can I say, testing methods, testing that,
Okay,
testing that.
testing. Okay,
Yeah, and
and
then eventually, you find your way and you find your knack of doing things, and
okay,
that I think that is the most fulfilling thing when you start finding your way of doing things.
your way. So you need to be creative as well. It's not just
Yes,
following
no, true,
instructions.
true. That's it.
Okay. And then how long did it take you to complete before you started working?
I have to think carefully about this one. I started in
Okay.
Feb 20, yeah, Feb 2020, and I think, well, I got the job in August.
That's now about a month, 2 months, 2 months, month
Yeah,
and a half
about,
ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was August the 25th or 26th, I think
Okay.
I
But
started.
it, but
It
it
was,
didn't take you longer than a year.
yes, no, definitely
Yes.
not. Definitely, I think, yeah, it's like, I think it
Okay.
was 6 months on the dot.
Okay, that's great. And then, uh, like your mental mindset, what would you say is something that can really be a good help, like being in the right state of mind if you want to be a developer?
I think also the thing is, as I said, because of the pandemic, there's a lot of competition out there.
A competition, okay?
So, how can I say, you have to think in terms of, okay, look, if I'm going to follow this path, it's, well, for me, it was do or die. I'm going to
Uh,
do this and I'm going to put, push my best, put my best into it and see what happens. And, and that's what I done. That's
okay.
all I done. Just done, try to
But
push my best into it. Yeah.
but that is very important what you said now. It's a do or die. So
Oh,
what
yes,
we can uh, figure out from what you're saying is you were really highly motivated. You were
yes,
like you didn't really have a choice type of you like it was, as you say, do or die. You were really focused. So that made you to be more focused.
yes, definitely, definitely.
Okay, and then just give the prospective students like a short summary of what your typical day is like now as a junior developer, like from just a brief summary from like the when you get to work and when you finish up. Yeah, just a brief summary. Yeah.
Okay, well, my day starts off, I'm working for a private company,
Okay.
so what
All right.
I say is laid back. I'm actually surprised how nice it
Okay, that's
actually
good.
is. And so my day starts off coming about what, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Sit down, have a bit of coffee.
Okay.
Then, first thing I do, open my version control just to check on the latest projects that we were busy with, just to
Okay.
see if maybe anything new was committed to any
Okay.
projects,
All right.
what to push or pull, yeah, and then check any new emails that come in concerning maybe the projects
Okay.
that we're working on.
All right.
And then from there, I just have a short meeting with my boss
Okay.
just to see what the tasks for the day is.
All right.
And yeah, we push on from there. And how can I say the environment where I'm working? I've never experienced anything like this before, or have seen it. I think, as I say, corporate environment is totally different. Whereas this environment, we're working on multiple projects at the same time. So it's really challenging, but I'm really enjoying it. It really challenges your mind.
Okay, that's really good what you're saying there. It really challenges your mind. Uh,
Yes,
okay.
and before you know it, I mean, you're so busy, the day's over again, and yeah, you head back again.
So it's like you really enjoy what you're doing. So what you're saying, you're so involved with your work that it's almost feeling like the time is flying because you really have so much passion for what you're doing.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. Yeah, and then even going home, even if I have a little bit of work that I want to take home, that's what's nice about it. I can even go and sit at home at the comfort of my home and just maybe if I want to program a bit, everyone is sleeping, why not take up a laptop, do some work, and
Okay.
that's what flexibility is. It's very good.
Okay, now that's awesome.
Mm.
That's really great. And then, yeah, final parting words from you. What qualities would you say someone that's now they want to start a boot camp and they know a bit about technology and the internet and they really want to like pursue this path but they're not really sure if this is going to be something that's worthwhile. So just like the final parting words from Caylem saying to a prospective student, what would you say they need to have to complete a coding bootcamp?
Okay, well, you know what? I was a bit, when I started my IT journey, I was a bit, taken aback by the fact that, hey, people were saying you need maths and science
Okay.
and if you don't have this, you can't be a programmer and so forth. But that was none of the sort at all. I mean, with the guys, the rest of the guys in the classroom, and I put some article that I found somewhere on the internet, and it was concerning what makes a good programmer.
Okay.
And we're talking about language. If you were good, how can I say, if you can decipher language as well and so
Okay.
forth, and no mention of maths and science. But my point is, I think until you dip your toe in the water and really test it and really see is if it's for you,
Okay.
not go half-heartedly in, go 100%.
Go 100% both feet.
And then that will be the true test to see if you are really meant for this or not.
Okay. Both feet to be committed
Yes, no,
and
you
give it
have
your
to be
best.
committed 100%. Or else, you know what? You'll never know your full capability unless you put your all into it.
Okay. That
Mm.
makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much, Caylem. I'm sure the students that are going to watch this video are really going to be inspired by your very awesome story.
No, thank you, thank you. No, I enjoy it. As I said, no, you guys, how can I say, um, you don't give courses. Like I said, I was just thinking about this the other day. I said, you don't give courses, you change lives.
Okay, that's
That,
that's
that's
so
what you guys
great.
do,
That,
definitely.
that's so great to hear, Caylem. Thank you.
No,
It was an honor for us to have you as a student, and I'm sure this testimonial of yours will still reach many people locally and internationally, wherever they are on the internet. And that's what we always try to just give back to the coding community is testimonies like yours, where it's really life changing. And
No,
then
definitely.
thank you very much
No,
for your
thank
time.
you.
And
Thank
then
you so much, Stephen.
you're welcome. This is Caylem from one of our previous students. And then from Code College, thank you. And then all of the best for your career going forward. And then thank you
Okay.
for really showing us what it means to be a junior developer. Great.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Caylem. Thank you.
Thanks, Stefan.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
man.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.